Here we have a 2009 BMW 320d coupe in green. If we start with the offside front tyre, looking at the tread there, you've got around 4mm of tread and then quite a bit of wear into the outer edge. Looking at the offside front alloy, you can see we have got some heavy curbing there to the top of the alloy, and around the majority of the alloy there is some light scuffs and some quite heavy curbs as well, so I definitely recommend a refurb. Looking down the offside of the car, we have got quite a little bit of damage to the vehicle, quite a lot of dents to the driver's door, which you can see probably on the video. I'll show you those in a second. Apart from that, there's a lot of scratches and scuffs. You've got some scuffs here to the front arch. You can see it's started to peel on the paint. Some light scratches as well, as you can see, and to the plastics, so just be aware of those. Mirror caps, you've got some scratches on there as well. Those should polish though, they're very light. If we have a look on the driver's door, so you can see a lot of scuffs to the driver's door here. So it's had a good scrape on the driver's door and also dented, as you'll see now. So you can see there, very large dent leading up around the door there. So you can see that. It's also dented around here on the driver's door as well. None of it's too heavy. It's all reasonably light except from this one here, so just be aware of that. There's some scuffs and dents to the door there. Looking at the door edge, we've got some minor car part chips as well, so be aware of that. A few scratches around the driver's door as well. Moving on to the rear quarter, taking a good look. No signs of any dents at all on the rear quarter. You've got quite a bit of scuffs here on the offside rear arch, and you can see they've tried to paint it in as well. So they've tried to paint over that, but it's a really bad job. And then you've got some scuffs here to the plastics as well, and then some scratches to the front end of this arch as well. These are very light, so should have no problem whatsoever polishing those out. Looking at the offside rear tyre, you're looking at around 2.5 to 3mm of tread, so not a great deal amount. And then look at the offside rear alloy, a bit of a curb there at the bottom. It is quite a heavy chip, and to that one side as well. And you've also got some peeling and bubbling of the paint there, so it's probably going to need a respray. So again, I'd definitely recommend a refurb. Moving around to the rear of the vehicle. At the back here, you've got a small dent in the actual boot there. So you can see that's about fingertip size. It's quite a good small dent there, so beware of that. Some small scratches to the paintwork as well. Could definitely do with a good full body mop. Some little minor nicks here and there, you can see little pin dents, or dinks should I say. Some scratches again to the paintwork, as you can see. So just quite a few scratches, to be honest. Just be aware of those. Again, as you can see, you've got some quite small dinks around this offside rear quarter, and again some scuff marks as well, so be aware of those. Move around to the near side of the vehicle. Have a look at this near side rear quarter, and again you can see we've got some light scuffs to this rear quarter here, so it looks like it's a bit of a brushing on this side as well. Some scuffs to the arch, again you can see they've tried to paint over it there, quite a bad job, and again some scuffs to the plastics. If we look down the near side of the vehicle, again we've got some dents to the front passenger door. Again, I'll show you those in a second. If we have a quick look at the near side rear tyre, and again, well, there's a good amount of tread there actually. You've got a good 5mm of tread, possibly a little bit more. And then looking at the near side rear alloy, again we've got some curb marks to the alloy, and some paint bubbling as well to the alloy as well. Not that bad, to be honest, not as bad as the other two, but again I would recommend a refurb. Apart from that, again you can see got some scuff marks here on the arch there, and then looking down the rear end of the vehicle, some scuffs to the arch, and then looking down leading to the front passenger door, a lot of scratches. Most of them are very light, so should polish, to be honest, but you can see a lot of scratches here where it's had a bit of a brushing with a vehicle, bad looks of things. You got quite a good sized dent in the front passenger door there, quite hard to show that one, as you can see there. So there's quite a good sized dent there. And then looking down the front passenger door, some very light dents on the passenger door, but it feels like it's slightly creased here on the door as well. It's a little raised, there's a little bit there, so beware of that. Moving around to the near side front tyre, you're looking at around 3 to 4 mil of tread there. And looking at the front alloy, again you can see you've got curbing around the majority of the alloy, so again I would recommend a refurb. Moving on to the front, you got a good scuff here on the front arch. Again you can see they've tried to paint it in certain patches, so a lot of scuffs on this near side front quarter and a lot of scratches as well that need polishing. Moving on to the front, so you got your front parking sensors as well, some scuffs to the front. See a little bit of a dent in the middle of the grille there, and again some scratches and scuffs. Looks like they've tried to paint in some stone chips as well on the bonnet, so you can see a couple of little stone chips as well. Oh, a little bit of dirt, I do apologise about that. So the stone chips on the bonnet they've tried to paint over, so that needs redoing. Apart from that though, you got some scuffs and some scratches to the lower half of the bumper, but no signs of any damage at all to the grills or the bumper. Moving on inside of the vehicle, so the full black leather. Looking at the driver's seat, not bad condition at all. Slight bit of wear in here to the holster, and a slight bit of wear into the leather, but overall it doesn't look too bad at all for its age. Quick look in the back, really nice condition in the back, to be honest. Leather looks really well, no signs of any damage at all there. Nice and clean in the back, to be fair. And then looking at the front passenger seat, again really nice condition, to be honest. And looking at the rest of the dash and the rest of the condition of the vehicle, it's quite tidy inside, to be fair. It's just a shame about the outside, so there's no work really needed doing to inside except from a good valet, but nice condition inside. If we step inside I can show you the mileage and things. Now you do get 2 sets of keys with the car, which is great, and if you just get the car started up, you can see no problem starting the vehicle at all. Does start first time, which is nice. No symbols on the dash that you need to be aware of, nothing popping up there, and 51,896 miles on the clock, so pretty low mileage really for its age. Multifunction steering wheel works perfectly fine, and nice condition on the steering wheel as well. Looking at the setup here, you've got a CD radio. As you can hear, no problems at all with the sound there, it does sound great and it is functioning as it should. You've also got air conditioning down here, you can see the light indicating that it's on and off, and there's no problem with any blowers at all. Heated seats on the vehicle as well work perfectly fine, and the same with your front passenger seat, and you've also got your parking sensor there. Automatic transmission. Take a quick look at the documents now. Unfortunately the customer has lost the V5, previous customer, but we have confirmed that the car had only had one owner, so it is one owner on the vehicle. And MOT on the vehicle, we've got no certificate, but you can see here it has had its MOT carry test out. It expires on the 30th of the 6th 2014, so it's definitely got MOT. You can see it was carried out here at BMW. And then looking at service history, we do get full franchise service history, so plenty of service history on the vehicle. You can see it's done with us here, 19, 28, feel free to pause at the same time to have a better look. We've got 28 there, one at 33, you can see it's all done out here at Rybrook Shrewsbury, that's with us. The last one there at 47,000 miles, so recently just serviced really over 4,000 miles ago, and again that was done with us, so plenty of service history on the vehicle. But there we go, it's the 2009 BMW 320 diesel coupe.